Hey guys, how's it going? It's that time again. Time to give you guys an update on what I'm doing going forward. Again. But anyways, first off, I want to start by saying that while I still don't have a set-in-stone schedule for what days I'm going to do this on, I am going to make streaming a more consistent thing. So, as opposed to doing the 2 to 3 days a week thing that I've been doing, excuse me, I'm planning, probably going to be doing anywhere from like anywhere between like 4 to 6 days a week. I'm planning to stream. And this will be for both single-player games as well as things to do with you guys. Especially Smash when the hero comes out. Because I'm probably going to religiously play Smash for a bit when he comes out. I want to learn stuff and get good with him. And I'm either going to be really happy or I'm going to get really disappointed by the hero, depending on how he turns out. Secondly, I'm going to start uploading stuff again as well. Starting with getting back to the classic Mega Man series. I kind of dropped off after 8, and because of all the stuff that was happening for me at the time, and just the pure frustration and bad game designs that are Mega Man 9 and 10, I just kind of casually ignored and dropped them. But I did promise I would do all of the Mega Man games, and my intention was to do Mega Man 11 when that came out, but it's been a while since that came out, and I still haven't done that. There's more stuff that I'll look at doing aside from just those 3 games, and I might just do more of highlights and random stuff from streams going forward, but again, I definitely will be doing Mega Man 9, 10, and 11. I've already started recording stuff for them. Namely, I started 11, just because I want to get the good out of the way before I kind of go back to the bad. I should have started with the bad, and used 11 as kind of the saving grace, like, just, you know, throw myself a bone, but that's just kind of how I did that. Third, I know it's been a few years coming, and I've mentioned it lately, but yes, the Snow Queen route for Persona 1 on the PSP is finally happening. Some of you guys have been really pushing that since I finished Innocent Sin, so I'm finally going to do it for you guys. And I was going to do it as a recording, but I figured I can share my pain and anguish that is the Snow Queen route live with all of you. I'm gonna try and keep myself under control, but there's just... Persona 1 has some shenanigans, but Snow Queen route? That whole route is shenanigans, so there's gonna be some interesting stuff while that goes on. Anyways, I'm going to start that after we finish Golden Sun Dark Dawn, the 3rd and currently last Golden Sun game. But hopefully that'll change soon. Then after we finish the Snow Queen route, we'll start Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. It shouldn't be that long, but I'm hopeful by the time we get to that, there will be an English patch available for the PSP version of Eternal Punishment. Because for the most part, from everything I've seen and whatnot, the majority of the English patch for Eternal Punishment is done because they're using the PlayStation 1 translation of the game, but they're just editing names in some things and translating the new bits. So I'm hoping that will be out before we get to it, because they did plan on having that out last year, but we are currently almost 7 months into the new year and it's still not here. But if they don't have it out by then, will do the PS1 version of Eternal Punishment. I'd rather do the PSP version, but, you know, we can always come back to the PSP version at a later date. That way I can at least give you guys Eternal Punishment. And lastly, I'll also be doing God Eater 3 for the Switch when it comes out in about 2 weeks. Actually, it's 2 weeks exactly from tomorrow. Friday the 28th. Anyways, I know I already kind of did it on the PlayStation 4, but I never did a good portion of the beginning of the game due to my internet at the time. I wanted to stream all of God Eater 3, but when the game first came out, my internet was acting up. I had to wait for my service provider to fix the problem, and sadly they didn't do it for a few days after that. So there's a good chunk of the beginning of the game that I never did for you guys. So we just kind of started at a random point, and I believe there were kind of some missions in between that I didn't do for you as well. Not to mention there's also some more post-game content that's come out since then. So I'm going to properly do God Eater 3 when that comes out for the Switch on the 12th. And of course, I'll also be doing Fire Emblem Harry Potter. I mean, 3 houses at the end of the month. And I'll also try to keep up with some of the more recent and relevant games for you guys going forward. At least if it's something I'm interested in. You're not going to get me to do games like Fortnite or something stupid. You can love them, but I'm not touching them. That's all I'm going to say on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Kind of quick synopsis. I'm going to be streaming a lot more. I am going to start uploading some stuff again. Snow Queen route for Persona 1 on the PSP is, yes, coming very soon. So is Eternal Punishment. And then a proper stream session for God Eater 3 and is coming soon. We're doing Fire Emblem 3 Houses and more good stuff going forward. So yeah, thanks for sitting and listening to me ramble as usual, and I'll see you guys later.